Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to add Zoom meeting registrant on Typeform submission. So I am an online tutor, and now what I want to do is that I have already created an inquiry form by using Typeform. Now that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission or a new inquiry through Typeform, then automatically by using those details, I want to create a new registrant or I want to add a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So I want to do this so that I can clear all the doubts of my inquiries and I can convert these inquiries into my students. So here for doing this automatically, what I need to do is I want to build a connection between Typeform and Zoom. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Typeform, then automatically by using those details, I will add a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can add Zoom meeting registrant on Typeform submission. So as the owner of a tutoring service, I can streamline student onboarding by linking Typeform to Zoom. So now whenever parents or anyone fill out the Typeform to inquire about tutoring option, their information is automatically added as registrant for an introductory Zoom meeting. So this efficient process will allow me to address their question in real time, and this will customize my approach to their child's need, and also this will ultimately convert inquiries into a long-term client. So here what I want to do is for my tutoring service, I want to create this automation between Typeform and Zoom, and now whenever a new lead or a new parent fill out my Typeform, then automatically by using all the detail of that inquiry, I will create a new registrant in my Zoom meeting for that particular Typeform submission. So here I want to do this automatically, and here for building this automation, I just need to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration, and now with Pabbly Connect, I can build this connection between Typeform and Zoom without any coding and programming skills. Now for every new Typeform submission, I can automatically create new registrant in Zoom. So for setting up this automation, I need to first open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in, and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to add Zoom meeting registrant on Typeform submission. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Create, and this will take us to this most important window of our workflow, and here in this window I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on, and trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here what I need to do is I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. So here my trigger application is going to be Typeform, so I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Typeform here. Now I have to give my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab, and new entry will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select that. And I need to connect Typeform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, so I'm going to click on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection, and I need to click on Connect with Typeform, so I'm going to do that. Now here I need to scroll down, and in this I have to click on Accept to give access to my account, so I'm going to do that. And here I have successfully connected Typeform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my form that I want to use for getting the lead inquiry or my course inquiry. So in my Typeform account, I have only created one form, which is my course inquiry form. So I have already selected that. And now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see it is waiting for a response. So for getting this response, what I need to do is I need to create a new form submission in my form that I have in my Typeform account. And as I will create that form submission, then automatically I will get that response here in Pabbly Connect. So for getting this response, I'm going to take you to my Typeform account. I'm going to open my form and I'm going to make this form publish. And now I'm going to share this form. And I'm going to copy my form link. I'm going to open that in a new tab. And here this is my course inquiry form. Now what I need to do is I need to fill all the detail in my form submission. And after filling out all these details, I will create a new lead or a new inquiry and I will get that response in Pabbly Connect. So here I have to first give a first name. So my first name is going to be Michael. Last name is going to be Karis. I'm going to give a random phone number. And I'm going to give the email address that will be michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on OK. And I have to first select which course I am interested in. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I have all these options. So I'm going to select any particular course here. And now I have to give this option of if I have any additional questions or comment. But I don't want to give any additional question. So I'm going to just click on submit. And here I have successfully submitted this form. Now that as I have created this form submission, I have created this form submission in Typeform. So automatically the detail of this form submission should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have the name of my form that is course inquiry form. And here I have all these details. So here I have the course that my lead has inquired about, that is Digital Marketing Mastery. Also I have the email address that is michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number of my lead. Also in this I have the first name and the last name, that is Michael, and the last name is Karis. So here we can see that I have received all these details of my lead who has filled my Typeform. And as I have received all these details of my form submission, now what I need to do is automatically by using all these details, I want to create a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So for creating a new registrant, I need to set up my actions tab. And here I need to search for my action application. So I'm going to search for Zoom here. And I'm going to select Zoom here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And add meeting registrant will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Zoom with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And here I need to click on connect with Zoom. So I'm going to do that. And here we can see I have successfully connected Zoom with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. And I have done this because I have already logged into my Zoom account in my browser. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here for creating a new registrant in a meeting, I need to first select my meeting where I want to create my registrant or where I want to add a new registrant. So I can open this tab, and in this tab I'll find all the meetings that I have in my Zoom account. And here I have this meeting of personalized tutoring test student. So this is going to be my meeting on which I want to add the new registrant. So I'm going to select that. And now that I have selected my meeting, what I need to do is I need to fill all these details. And here I need to fill the detail of my registrant that I want to create. So here for adding my registrant detail, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the detail of my Typeform submission. And from my Typeform submission, I'm going to use the detail of my user who has created the form submission. And by using those details, I can create a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So here I'm going to use mapping for that. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of Typeform, and here I'm going to first search for the email address. So here this is the email address of my lead, so I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to give the first name and the last name. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Typeform. And here this is the first name of my lead, so I'm going to map this. And now I'm going to map the last name. Now here I have mapped the required detail that I have received from my Typeform submission. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to map the phone number. So I'm going to click here. Again, I'm going to open this response of Typeform. And here this is the phone number, so I'm going to map this. And now I have mapped all the required details that I have received from my form submission. Now I have all these other tabs too, but these are not the required details, so I'm not going to fill these details. I'm just going to fill the detail that I have received from my form submission from Typeform, and I have mapped all those details. Now that as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what will happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from Typeform and I'm going to receive a new lead detail from that form submission, then automatically all these details that I mapped here will get replaced with the new lead detail in the real time. So as I'm going to receive the new lead detail, then automatically I will create a new registrant in my Zoom meeting from my Typeform form submission. So here I have mapped all the required details, so I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that automatically I have created a new registrant in my Zoom meeting from my Typeform submission. So here to check whether I've created a new registrant or not, let me take you to Zoom. And here in Zoom, we can see I have all these meetings. So here this is my particular meeting, that is personalized tutoring. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my meeting where I have created a new registrant. So I'm going to go to registrations. And here in registration, we can see I have 4 registrants in this particular meeting. Now to check this registrants, what I need to do is I need to click on this view button. And here we can see I have all these registrants. And in this, we can see I have just created this new registrant that is named as Michael Karras. And I have the email address that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that this was my lead that I received through my form submission of Typeform. And automatically by using those details, I've created a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So here we can see that I'm successfully creating a new registrant in my Zoom meeting from my Typeform submission. And I've done this automatically just by setting up this automation between Typeform and Zoom. Now for every new form submission that I'm going to receive through Typeform, then automatically I will create a new registrant in Zoom. So to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Typeform. And I'm going to again copy this link for my form. I will open that in a new tab. And now I can see my form again. Now I'm going to fill this form with the new details. So here the first name is going to be John. Last name is going to be Doe. I'm going to give a random phone number. And now I'm going to give the email address that will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com. Now I'm going to click on OK. And I'm going to first select my course. So I'm going to open this tab. And I'm going to select a random course here. And now I have to give any additional question or comment, so I'm not going to fill this detail. I'm just going to submit my form. And here I have successfully created this form submission. Now that as I've created this new form submission in Typeform, now what should happen is that automatically by using these details, a new registrant should be added in my Zoom meeting. So to check whether I've created a new registrant in my Zoom meeting or not, let me take you to Zoom. And here I'm going to refresh this page. I will go back to registration. And here we can see I've created one more registrant. So the number of registrants is 5 now. And now I'm going to click on view. And in this, we can see I've just created this new registrant that is named as John Doe. And I have the email address of johndoe@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that this was the detail of my lead that I've just filled in my Typeform submission. And automatically by using those details, I've created a new registrant in my Zoom meeting. So here we can see that automatically I've created a new registrant in my Zoom meeting from my Typeform submission and have successfully created this automation between Typeform and Zoom. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have connected Typeform with Zoom to automatically add Zoom meeting registrant on Typeform submission. Now let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was Typeform and my trigger event was new entry. Then I've set up my action step and my action application was Zoom and my action event was add meeting registrant. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.